Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So the last video we have covered as mainly text tools and numerical tools. Okay, so this video I will cover as with the date and time tools. So first of all, the date and time tools. So we have to cover in this part mainly. I'll show here. So add column, add column. Yeah, Mm, I'll go select with the date part and yeah. So if you see my screen from date and time. So if this part has covered as in the like the date tools like we call as age date only. Okay, so I will select with this part. I'll then okay. If I select with the date, so age date only, year is start of year, end of year, year part, month. So month also month, start of month, end of month, days in month, name of month, quarter, week, and day. So these are all earliest date and latest date. So basically, age is called as mainly. So age is the difference between the current date and the date in each row. So the age it will display. So date only. So date only called as it removes the time component from a date or time field. So next coming to year, month, quarter, week, day. So it extracts the individual components from a date field. That is time specific options include hour, minute, second, etc. And coming to earliest date and latest date. So this earliest date and latest date called as mainly it evaluates the earliest or latest date from a column as a single value. That is so normally if I apply with age or date only year called as, so each and every row we will get the output, but earliest date and latest date will get the only a single value output. Okay, so for this I will go with to load the data, some other data set. So the other data set I will go with home, news source, text CSV. So for this text CSV, I will load the data called as the calendar lookup. So calendar lookup open. And for your information, whatever the data sets I'm using, like territory lookup, product categories, product subcategories, customer lookup, and calendar lookup. These are all the tables I have shared. Okay, through Google Drive, I have shared the link in the video description. Each and every video description, the link is available. You can find. Right. Now I have load with the this one calendar lookup. Okay. So once the calendar lookup is loaded, click on OK. So calendar lookup data is to be loaded. So I will do with the rename. Adventure Works is removing. Okay. So calendar lookup is ready. So in this calendar lookup, I want the earliest date and latest date. Just check. So click on transform. So in this transform, just check with the date and time column in date column. So click on with date and I'll select with the earliest. So earliest date is 1/1/2020. So this is the earliest date. So these are all the mainly single values only. Okay. And again, I'll go with the transform, select and latest date. So latest date is 6/30/2022. So this is the latest date. Okay. Next. So this is the one example. And we'll move to create the other columns like add column and we'll extract the date functions. So the date functions called as mainly I'll go with date, this one. So click on the date. So in this date, I'll go with first day. So in particular day, I want name of day. So once I select with name of day, I'll get the each every date, I will get the day. Okay. And I'll go with week functions. Next date part, week. So week, I want, for example, I want to start of week. Okay. So this is the start of week. So for the start of week called as 1/1/2020, this week is starting as 12/29/2019. So these all the dates like up to 4 rows, the first 4 rows. So this is the week starting. So let's, for example, I want for this one, select the settings. So here I have the date part is there. So I want to extract the date another part also. So for example, if you look into this syntax, so once I put the comma, so comma is, it is asking us first day of week as nullable number, first day of week or second day of week. So for example, I will put the one. So one called as that particular date. So earlier value is mainly 12:29, right? So now once I click on with OK, see, one day, I mean, one day added to this one. So 12/30/2019. If I go with again, I'll apply with 2. Click OK. See here, 31. So this way we will try to add with the more date functions. Next, I will go with date, or else the same thing will apply with the here I will give one more example like day, comma. Okay, for example, day, comma, Monday. Okay, click OK. So I'll get this Monday date. So this way we can try to write, and we'll look into some other functions like month ways. So add column, date, month. So month I want, for example, start of month. So see, start of month. For example, if I click on this one, start of month, start of week, and start of month is another column also created. See here, these two differences: start of month, start of month one. Some difference is there, right? Because of this one, these dates are changed. Okay. Next, that is the start of month. Start of quarter, for example, I'll select with the date, start of quarter. Okay. So start of quarter I'll get. So this is the way we can find with the date and time tools. Here, the note point will say will mention as mainly you will almost like to perform these operations from the add column. Okay, menu, add column menu. So to build out the new fields rather than the transforming on individual date or time column. So this is the one example, and we'll look into what we say. I'll give one example like here, one pro tip like creating the rolling calendars. Okay, so how we'll create the rolling calendars? So the table, okay, like blank query we have to consider here in this scenario. So let's listen this one. First, we'll go as the home news source. Here, if you observe here in the news source, I have the blank query is available. So select the blank query. So the query is to be created here. Okay. So this one we have to rename like query one. I'll give as like rolling calendar. Okay. So rolling calendar created. Now, what I can do is in the formula bar, I will write as equal hash date of like 2024, 1, 1. So I'm creating the on-demand rolling calendar table. Okay, that is 2024 1, 1 onwards. Okay, so once I had done with this one, click on with FX. See what is the date I have get. So in FX, once I select with the FX, I'll get with the this 1/1/2024. Okay, then source. Again, if I click on the FX, I'll get the source. So the source called as the 1/1/2024. So in this source, now I will write as I will extend this part. Here I will write the formula. So what formula I have to write here? So here I will write the formula is mainly list dot dates. This is the case sensitive part. We'll write carefully. List dot dates source. Okay, source comma, then number dot from of date time. Okay, so date time dot local. Now is that available? No, not getting. Okay, date time dot local. Yes. Oh, I have get. So date time dot local now. Okay, so this is the function I will use. Date time dot local now, and open and close braces minus. So date time dot local now. So the date time local now called as that is the today's date minus number from source. So source is we have given as the date 1/1/2024, right? Source. Okay, source comma to create duration. Duration is duration, duration. So this duration will give us 1 comma 0 comma 0 comma 0, right? So this is the duration part. So once I hit the enter, I'll get the list of dates from 1/1/2024 to till date. See, I'm getting the dates are 1/1/2024, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to till today's date, right? Today's date 10, 12. Yeah. So till today's date 10, 12, 2024, I'll get the dates. So this way we have to create with the rolling calendar. So this rolling calendar is mainly the note point in this one mainly. If your first applied step is named something other than the source, so use that name in your formula. So source called as mainly the starting date, right? And so once it is done, then go to table. We'll create this table, right? So just we created only the list of rows. Okay. So after then we have to create this table. So here in the top we have the option called as the to table is there. To create the table, to table, and click on OK. So if we have any delimiters, so you can apply. If no delimiters, directly we can click on OK. Click on OK. So the table is to be created, rolling calendar. Okay. So once the table is created, we have the here option called as this column 1. So this column 1 we have to rename. So how we can rename this one called as date. Okay. So date, and change the this data type to date also, date part. Okay. So now we have done with the rename part, and data type is to be changed. After then we'll create based on this this particular date column. Then we'll create as in the date functions. Okay, like year, start of month, etc. Then go back to add column. So in add column, select with date. In the select date, I'll create as in the year. Okay, so I'll want year. So you see year created, and again I want to quarter, start of quarter. Okay, start of quarter created, and I want to month, that is start of month. Okay, so this is the one challenge part, like creating the rolling calendars. Okay, and then close and apply. So this is called as the rolling calendars. Now we'll look into one more challenge part, that is new date fields. So the challenge is mainly just go to calendar lookup. So within the calendar lookup, we have the, so first we'll go the transformation step, transformation stage. So here the challenge is mainly to apply with the new date fields. So new date fields called as, so we'll take as the some calendar lookup table. Okay, so based on this calendar lookup table, we want to create with like name of month, start of year, year. So this we can create. So for time being, we'll remove this part. I'll remove this calendar lookup. Okay, right. So I have the date name also. I'll remove this one. So for this, I want to apply with the new date fields. So those date fields called as mainly once I select with the date column and create with the add column and date part. So in date part, I'll go with month. So for month, I want name of month. Okay, so name I'll get. Next, I want only month. So for month, I'll go with month, the number, month name and month number I'll get. Then I'll go with year. I want year. So year is came 2020, and I want to start off year also. So this is the one challenge part. So someone, the client is came immediately and to ask with, I want to extract these functions as to build the report like month wise or year wise or start of month, what is the business. So this way we can find with this reports. Okay. So this is called as the completely date time functions. So date time tools. So here we covered as in date and time tools. So age, date only, year, month, quarter, week, day, earliest date, latest date, and rolling calendar we have created. Okay. Right. So next video we had to cover as in the index columns, conditional columns, calculated column best practices, grouping and aggregating, pivoting and unpivoting, merging queries. So these will cover for the upcoming videos. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for watching. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you.